Hello and welcome back, guys. So we're almost done here. We just need to finish up with the last these last three items. So let's start with year and add it to our list. So we'll go to the admin controller and inside the products function, as usual, inside the search if function. And I just want to duplicate this part here, like so. And I will change every reference to category to year instead. Now let me see here if it's a capital Y, and yep, that it is. So here I will change that to capital Y. Okay, so if the year is set, trim it. Oh, and it's not empty, and it's not equal to this one, then params year get year. So great, we are done with that. While we're at it, let's add the min and max price as well. So I will duplicate this. So instead of year, I'm going to add min price, like so. So if min price is set, which means obviously max price is set as well. But these guys could be equal to 0. So let's put 0 there because 0 is the default. So if it's not equal to 0, let's get that min and then let's get that max as well. So min price, max price. Same thing here with quantity. So this one will be max quantity, min quantity. So let me duplicate that as well. If min, I spelled it as min QTY, like that. So let me change every reference to price here to QTY, like that. All right, seems like we are almost done here. So once those guys are actually set, we can now come down here and add them to the query as we are doing here. So that is more like this query. So let me add them just here before I go down to this. So I'm going to use duplicate twice because I just want to see min and max price. Wait a minute here. I don't know if this is a valid maybe it is. I'm not sure. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. I've never used a hyphen inside an array key like that, so that's why I'm wondering if that is even valid at all. So I'm going to say min price. Yeah, this doesn't look very valid at all, but let me leave it there. Instead here, I'm going to change things a little bit. I will exit the query and then go back into it like so. That way I can add some quotation marks there, like that. Now that I've changed that, let me just delete the second one because the other one is better now. And I will just, now before I do that, let me just say query.add. Now this one is going to be the price is in the product, so it's going to be prod dot. So prod dot let's see here, prod dot price. Let me go back to my table here and just confirm what's going on in the products table here. Where is this? Taking its time. Okay, there we go. So there's price there. That's great. So prod.price is equal to that. Okay. So instead of being equal to this, we're going to use the between keyword. So prod.price between this, that is the minimum, and so it would be a good idea to wrap this inside a let me put this before I do that, to wrap that inside some brackets so that it's evaluated first. So here, that's between this. I'm supposed to add an and between these two. So that is for that, that is for that. Okay, so this is gonna work like this. And just before that, I will close a bracket and open a bracket over here. Okay, like this. Where that between, I don't know, maybe I should put the bracket here. I have no idea. Let's see, let's test it and see if it doesn't complain, then we are good to go. So let's try with price only before we can go forward with quantity, shall we? So let me go back here and we are back. Let's add something to our price. Now it's possible that price could be not 0 but completely empty string, so we must account for that as well. So between this, let's add a 10 there, shall we? Everything else will remain, and then let me just hit search. Okay, so you have an error in your syntax. I thought so. So let me remove the brackets. Probably they are the ones messing things up. Let's go back and try again, refresh. Okay, so it was the brackets and max is 10. So let's see if we don't have anything in that price range. We actually do. So which means this is not working. So once you find a query not working well here, all you have to do is go back to your MySQL here and give it a test run and see what's really going on. So from products, let's see where price between 0 and 10. Let's see that. Okay, so it actually works. Now let's go back to the inline here and let me try and add brackets over here. Let's see if that actually evaluates. Go. So it complains with that. That is not valid. Okay, great. So let's come back here then. Let's move the bracket here to that. So we're going to see where it's going to stop complaining. It doesn't stop complaining there either. Let's move that and let's try here. Go. Okay, so this actually works. Very good. So let's come back here and redo. I'll undo that. I still want these to be in a bracket, so we're going to add the entire thing like so. So prod.price between price and that price over there. Okay, that should work. Now let's come back here and try it again. So let's go for it. There's 0 and 10. So search. Okay, so we're not receiving what we want. So at this point, I just want to echo the query and see what problems it has. So back here and let's try again, search. Okay, great. So at this point we have, let's read it carefully. Where does the where clause start from? So it's where there, where prod.price between that and that. So this is where the problem is, right? So I've already seen it. Let me, we're using the same value on both sides. I don't know how I missed this. So let me put max on the other side. That should sort our problem out. So search again, search. All right, now we do have results. Very nice. I just want to confirm that the prices are not above 10, and that is true. So we are done with this part. Now, in the same way we've done this, let's extend this courtesy to the other one, which is quantity, shall we? So I guess this works just fine. So let's change price, all references to price, to QTY, and let's change that prod dot, I don't know what the column name is actually called, so let's give it a check real quick. It's the full name quantity. So here only we refer to it as quantity. Quantity between that and that. Yeah, that should do it. And let's see here. So let's go back and test this quantity theory. We have up to 10, so let's try 1 to 4 as a search term. I'll put 0 here to avoid the errors, but let's put 0 to 5 probably. Search. So I have quantities here that exceed that number, so this didn't work. So let's try again. Let me put 10 there. Search. Now it seems quantity does not revert to the number that we put here. It doesn't stick to it. So min QTY, max QTY. That looks so good. Let's see here for a second. Search. Okay, so that doesn't do what we want. So we're going to reserve this for later. Let's deal with the year so that we can move on. So from here, let's see, param quantity. I'm just going to duplicate this one here. So this one will be year. If that is set, year, then it's going to be product dot date is equal to, and then we have to actually put year over there, like so, is equal to the year, like so. Okay, great. Let's go back and let's try this out. So everything else will be empty except for the year. Let me hit search again. Okay, so let's add a year 2021 and search. Okay, so we are getting some results here. It's unfortunate everything is in the same year, so let's try actually this will work just fine. Let me just echo the query here just to make sure things are actually in top shape. Search. Okay, so where year is equal to 2021. Okay, so that is all good. All right, so that's it for this video. In the next video, let's fix our quantity and make sure it's part of the system. I'll see you then.